Are you familiar with genetic engineering, and if so, what do you know about it?
I do not know a lot about it.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yes, and DNA, changing DNA, correct?
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
I'm familiar with it, and what I know about it is people are trying to create the perfect human being.
Not much, but I can tell you up front that I would be opposed to it.
For my final project, I chose to increase awareness on the topic of genetically engineering children. I chose this topic because it interests me a lot, because that's the field of work I'm planning on going into. I'm planning on going into the medical field. And I took a class and they talked a lot about genetically engineering children, and I realized not a lot of people actually know about it, because I didn't even know that much about it when my professor started talking about it. First thing I did was I posted 2 articles on my Facebook page, just kind of like a warm up to get everyone to understand like what it kind of is, and like realizing what I'm going to start talking about. And then throughout the past 2 weeks, I've been interviewing several different people of all different ages, just asking them like 8 questions to kind of get their perspective on what they know about genetic engineering and kind of their opinion on it. Do you feel like it should be regulated by the federal government or state to state?
I don't think it should be regulated by the government or state to state. I think there needs to be a different entity that takes care of it. I don't think the government needs to be involved in it.
I don't think it should be regulated at all. I don't think federal government should have anything to do with it. I don't think it should be allowed.
And I also made a video that I posted on YouTube that kind of just explained what genetically engineering children is all about and everything that gets involved with it, and how we've already started doing genetically engineering children with a Chinese man who's already had live twins being born. And so I kind of just wanted to get people aware of what it was. So the buzz in the science world right now is CRISPR-Cas9, and it's a technology that enables geneticists to edit parts of the genome by removing or replacing or cutting different DNA sequences. Gene editing could get rid of like infections, it can help with Alzheimer's, it can even help with the effects of aging. And I also posted a survey on my Facebook page to kind of just get a broader perspective and a broader results for different questions about how people feel about genetically engineering children. And what I learned from this whole process is that not a lot of people realized how close this advancement in technology really was, and how we were actually already starting to do it on humans. And even though I questioned so many different people of different ages, most of their answers were pretty consistent. Like they all felt that moving forward with allowing to genetically engineer kids does more harm than good, with all the unknown outcomes that can come of it. Are you for or against parents genetically engineering their kids?
I would be for it if it was for the right purpose.
Against, because the rich would keep getting richer and the poor would keep getting poorer.
I'm against.
No, I don't think our society could handle having that much power.
My goal for the project was to make sure that people got aware of the advancement and got talking about it and realized that this was in the near future. I understand that for the future, we are only going to try and use it for good intentions, but in my personal opinion, I just think it will cause unknown consequences that we won't be able to control, especially with parents paying a lot of money to alter their children's appearance or athleticism or intelligence. I honestly believe that I accomplished the goal I set out to do for the final project. Throughout my project, I had people coming up to me just to start a conversation about genetically engineering children, and these were people that I hadn't even talked to on the subject. So that tells me that the people that I have talked to have been going out and starting a discussion with their friends about it and getting them to learn about it. And then people are coming to me asking me more about it for me to give them more information on it. I'm glad that I did this topic, and I think I did cause more awareness in it. And I just hope that we get things figured out in the near future for what we need to do to handle this new advancement that's coming way sooner than we thought.
If you had the opportunity to genetically engineer your kids, would you?
Probably not. No. Yes, I would want them to excel in everything they do as far as sports or academically, but I don't think I would give them that advantage to do that.
But it's hard for me to tell a new parent that has no idea what their child is going to be that they shouldn't have that ability if that is available to them.
No.
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 Hell no.
No.
No, I believe that God put the kid there for a reason.
Thank you.